Welcome to Earl Stewart on Cars.
Let's get to the window tinting issue. This is kind of interesting for me because I had a customer of mine that I sold a car, and he lived in New York, and he took it north for the summer. And he called me one day from New York. He says, hey, I got a ticket, $150 fine for my tint was illegal. And I said, I'm very sorry. I said, I'll refund your money. And, of course, then he was worried about it happening again, so we had to remove the tint. We did some research on Google and found out that the tint that was being sold and installed by Toyota in the 5 southeastern states was illegal in Illinois, New Jersey, Vermont, California, Delaware, Iowa, New York, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Maine, Minnesota, North Dakota, Ohio, Virginia, Wisconsin, and on and on. So you have to realize when you're buying a car down here, this is just a heads up, if you have a dealer put the tint on there and you're leaving town, particularly if you're going to another state, you really should check. You can do like I did and Google it, but there's some rigid tint laws in different states. As a matter of fact, there are 3 states that have no tinting whatsoever allowed: Illinois, New Jersey, and Vermont. No tinting allowed. So wherever you buy your car, check to see. There's a number they use. The tint that is used in California is a 70, for example, and Delaware is a 70. The higher the tint number, of course, the darker it is. So look it up on Google if you travel. It probably costs you more to have the tint removed than to pay the fine. If you're going to move out of state, check with that state's laws wherever you're going to spend the most time. Be honest with you, I don't like tint at all. When I'm driving a car, I like to be able to see the other driver. To me, it's a safety thing. If you ever pull up to a 4-way stop, when you see another driver's eyes, you can kind of tell what he's going to do next. If he's not looking at you, if he's looking at his girlfriend in the car or her boyfriend, and they're not looking at you, they know they don't see you, so you don't want to proceed. I like to be able to see who's driving the cars, and I know the police like it too, because if I were a cop, I sure wouldn't want to walk up to a car with darkly tinted windows, not knowing what was on the other side of that window. But that's a personal thing with me. But before you lay out a lot of money for tint, be sure it's going to be legal where you're going on vacation. That's my tip for the day on that.